Okay, so here we are subtracting polynomials, and I want you to think about that what you want to pay attention to in problems like this is what's in between the parentheses. That's your first question. So in this case, there's a minus in between, and so that means that we are subtracting. Obviously, I know that seems obvious to you, but sometimes there's nothing in between, which means we're multiplying them together, which is totally different. And sometimes there's a plus sign in between, which is different. So when you see the minus sign in between, I want you to think of it as saying the opposite of. So we're going to think of it that way. So it's minus the opposite of 4x, the opposite of negative 2x to the fourth. So here's what I'm saying. So we have this term. There's nothing in front that's showing. It's an understood one that is there, but 1 times anything is the same as it started, right? Multiplying by 1 doesn't change anything. So we're just going to bring this down. And we don't need the parentheses because there's nothing to do. We can't add those two together. They have different exponents. So we just write it down. 6x to the fourth minus 4x cubed minus the opposite of, or, this is saying the opposite of. So the opposite of 4x is negative 4x. The opposite of negative 2x to the fourth is positive 2x to the fourth. Okay. So technically there's a negative 1 here and we're distributing. But to me, I'm working with a lot of students who really struggle with this. If they'll just think the opposite of the parentheses. So the opposite of 4x is negative 4x. The opposite of negative 2x to the fourth is positive 2x to the fourth. So now you're ready to combine like terms. So let's go to we have a 6x to the fourth and a 2x to the fourth. 6 plus 2 is 8. And then we have a negative 4x cubed. Nothing else is x cubed, so we can just bring it down. And then we have a negative 4x. And there's nothing to combine that with. And so this is the answer. This is the simplified difference. All right. So I hope that helps. And I'll see you next time.